Guys, Joshua Bane Tech. I've got the Elago S5 series case. It's the Flex case for the iPhone 5, and it's basically a case that you're just going to snap right on. It fits pretty nice, and the way that you're going to get through to this bag here is that you're going to just tear it at the top, and it tears right at the top, so that's the way to get to this bag. And down here at the bottom, I like to point out that this packaging is actually eco-friendly, so it's always nice to have companies keep the environment in mind. But basically, you have your bag, you have the case, and then you have a little ad for their Hexa stylus, which you can find at elagostore.com. And here's the case itself. So let's take a little closer look before we put it on. Here on the inside you have Elago's Simple Sophistication logo that's made in California. And it's pretty much the same feel all the way around on the inside and on the outside. So it's got a nice smooth texture. And also, some of the things that I'm going to point out too is that it's got cutouts for pretty much every hole, and then it's got covers for your buttons. So let's go ahead and get this on and see what it looks like with the phone installed. And with these kind of cases, usually just start at one end, work it down in, and then work your way around. Once you got it snapped on in, what you're going to want to do is kind of work your way around the edges and just kind of press against the walls just to make sure that you have a nice snug fit. And this one seems like it's got a nice good fit to it, so let's go ahead and take a closer look to some of the features. Here on the side we'll start out with the vibration rocker and your volume buttons. This is a nice little cutout that I noticed with the vibration. It's just enough room to be able to rock the vibration back and forth, and it's not too big either, so it's a nice cutout for it. It's very precise, and the volume buttons press very easily, so let you see how that works. I'm not giving much pressure at all, so it's about normal use with the volume buttons. And since we're talking about buttons, go ahead and talk about the power button. It's another cover just like the volume buttons, and it presses pretty easy, but the same kind of effort as if the case was not on. So that's nice. Some cases that have the power button covered or the volume covered, sometimes it's kind of difficult to press, so that's a nice addition to this case. As you come around to this side, there's no buttons to press, so you got a nice smooth edge. And here at the bottom you have cutouts for each hole. You have your cutout for the headphone jack, your speakers, and your USB port. And they're pretty nice cutouts, just right, not too big. Your headphone jack should fit just fine without any kind of hindrances. The ones that go straight in, of course, will be just right. Then the ones with the L shape should be just fine too. And here on the back we have the Elago design logo, and up here at the top you have your cutout for the camera. And it's a good cutout. It's not going to interfere with your flash or any kind of light bouncing off the walls, so your pictures will come out just right. And it's a nice looking cutout. It's not gaudy, it's not cut just wrong, so they did a good job with that. Some of the features and technology that they put into these cases is that it's going to be dust, oil, and dirt resistant. So for the most part your case is going to look good all the time. I put my fingers on the case quite a bit throughout this review, and I don't see any kind of finger residue, oily marks. I have clean hands and so forth, but for the most part, everybody's got some kind of fingerprint mark when they touch things. So, but I don't see anything like that. So that's a cool design. Your case always looks good. This is the indigo blue color. There's a few different color options that you could choose from at their store. And the next thing I'd like to point out is the edge. The edge it folds over the screen itself. So you have complete coverage all the way around. You're going to have corner protection. And on top of that, the case is slightly raised above the screen. Let me just roll that around so you can see what I'm talking about. And the purpose of that is that you're going to have protection if you want to put your phone face down. Some cases, they'll be flush right against the screen. And in those kind of cases, I would not recommend putting it face down because you might end up scratching the screen. Or if there's a small pebble even, it could end up cracking the screen if it ends up face down. Some other cool features about this case is that you're going to be able to slide it in and out of your pocket with ease. That's one of the number one features I look for in a case. Personally, I like to use my phone and put it in my pocket. I don't use a holster or anything like that, so the easier I can get it in and out of my pocket, the happier I am. And just to recap, you got your power button cover up here. On the side you have a hole for your vibration. Your volume buttons are covered up. You have cutouts for your speakers, headphone connection, and your USB port. On the back you got a nice cutout for your camera. And overall, it's going to be oil, dust, and dirt resistant. And it's going to be easy to slide it in and out of your pocket with also a raised case slightly above the screen itself, so it's safe to put on the face. Check out Elago at elagostore.com for more options. You got different cases to choose from. They have a variety for different other phones, so check them out on Facebook as well at I am Elago. They're also on Twitter, Elago Design. And for more reviews, check out Bane-Tech.com. We have giveaways going on. We got more tips and guides. You can also find us on Facebook at Bane Tech USA. Find us on Twitter at Bane Tech. And go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I got more reviews coming out for different accessories for the iPhone 5. And I also have some tips and guides coming out as well. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you like this video. If you have any questions whatsoever about Elago or any of the products that they produce, go ahead and shoot me a comment and I'll try to answer those to the best of my abilities. Until then, this is Joshua Bane Tech. See you in the next video.